up, LFA TV? Welcome back to another episode. I got something exciting to show you guys, and related to this, there was a few videos back where you guys had asked me, or one of you guys had asked me, hey man, what are you driving? What are you driving as a daily? And I had replied, I'm driving the 1990 Toyota pickup extended cab, and it was a little clean, very clean truck. Now that I got rid of that truck, I needed something more. I needed another vehicle that was more of a daily, and I've been wanting a 4x4 or a four-wheel drive vehicle for a while now, so I can take it off to the road, you know, take it off-roading and stuff like that, take it off some trails up north, take it on some trails up north since we do live like in Arizona. I want to show you guys what I have. All right. And bam! Yo, check it out, man. I've been wanting one of these for a while. This is a 1984 Toyota pickup. It's a single cab. It's a short bed. It's already been lifted. I believe this is one of the years which the last solid front axle was made, and which was very sought out for. So a lot of people actually look for these to go off-roading, and I got this at a very good deal. So I'm very excited I was able to pick this up. And the reason why I was able to pick it up at a very good deal is because it was having a lot of electrical issues. Actually, they thought that it was having a lot of electrical issues, but today I'm gonna be fixing the electrical issue that it has. I've been doing a lot of research, and I'm gonna fix it. So some of you guys may be asking, yo, is this your new project? And yes, this is my new daily project. And why is this my new project? Well, as you may see, this truck currently has some 31-inch tires. I plan on changing these out to like at least 33s to make it look a little better. As with these small tires, it looks like the body lifting crab from SpongeBob. And on top of that, it has really straight body. The body is really straight on this truck, which I am very excited about. Let me show you guys the interior, which is pretty much immaculate. The interior of this truck really surprised me because everything is intact besides that little piece right there. But the door panels are pretty much in perfect condition. This is like a suede type of color, or a suede type of material, which I have never seen. I'm pretty sure this is the SR5 package, but it doesn't state it on the title, so I'm not too sure of that. The freaking seats are also like stupid clean, no rips anywhere. The material is still really intact. The color is still there, which I'm very surprised of. The dash is actually really good as well, which is another thing that's very surprising here in Arizona. And yeah, this is a really nice pickup in which I was able to find. All right, so let me show you guys exactly what was going on with this truck. All right, so some of you guys that might or might not be aware, the issues that I was having with this truck when I first bought it, and this is why they were selling it, was that the headlights kept on blowing out, and on top of that, it kept on killing the battery. So they changed the alternator a couple of times, and they also changed the voltage regulator a couple of times too. But after a bunch of research, I was able to come up to a conclusion that you see, in the pre-85 models, there are two types of alternators. There are two types of alternators and two types of voltage regulators. There's a 5-pin, and then there's a 6-pin voltage regulator and an alternator. And the thing is that so one of the main problems is that people tend to mix match the two parts. See, mine, all right, so I hope this is not too bright, but as you can see, my stock or my OEM harness is a 5-pin. There are 5 pins in the harness, and this lead goes to the voltage regulator. So there's a 5-pin. Now the darn alternator is a 6-pin. So the problem there is that you can't mix match these two parts. So you can't put a 6-pin regulator with a 5-pin alternator, or vice versa. You can't put a 5-pin alternator with the 6-pin regulator. Did I just say the same thing? But yeah, you guys get what I'm saying. So the reason being is that they have different amps and stuff like that, and then they also have different circuits, so that those can cause problems. And the problem is that my battery was overcharging and it was starting to leak out a little bit of liquid on the side, and this is a brand new battery. And on top of that, my alternator, when I switched to the other one, wasn't charging the battery. And on top of that, every time I had the wrong alternator, it would blow the voltage regulator. But if you guys are having this same issue, if you guys own an 84 pickup, 4x4 or 2-wheel drive, I'm gonna put a link down below of where I found all this information, and you guys could maybe solve the same issue that this truck is having, as their value keep on going up. So yeah, as far as that, enough blabbering. Some of the things that I plan on doing to this truck, like I said, it's my project, my daily project. I plan on buying bigger tires, put some 33s on this. The body has already been primered down and has already been worked on, so the body is pretty much ready to go. One thing I would really like to try myself is learning how to paint. Yeah, you know, some people might not like that, but I believe I could do it. Patience is key. Yeah, so I hope you guys are excited as me. Maybe you guys could come follow along. I could record some videos of taking this bad boy on some trails. And yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think about my new daily project. Yo, check how much room I got under the truck to be able to get in there. I don't have to put the alternator through the bottom, but I have so much room that I wanted to show you guys how I did it through the bottom. Sorry to interrupt your programming, but I want to apologize because you guys just basically watched all that blabbering about the 84 alternator for no reason, because I ended up upgrading my alternators anyway. So yeah, this is this process that I took. Alright guys, so the issue that I'm having with the truck is that my charging system, which is the alternator and the regulator, are not charging the battery. So basically right now it's only running on the battery. The only good thing that is I'm only going down the street, so Mr. Gallardo, which is a lot more, you know, knowledgeable about this stuff, is gonna help me out. One common thing about these is that if you guys look up online, the pre-85 models tend to have this issue, which is the alternator and the regulator either blowing out or not charging the battery or not working properly. So a common upgrade that people do to these trucks, the early 80s, is to upgrade to newer alternators. And so the only thing that I'm gonna need is gonna be actually a different plug for the alternator, a different harness, and I'm gonna be getting a bigger alternator. So normally they come from the factory with the 40 amp or 50 amp alternator. I will be upgrading to at least a 70 amp from like a early 90s 22RE or 22R alternator. So that's the plan. About to come out, and I'm also draining my my coolant because I am gonna be changing the coolant hoses while I'm at it. Might as well, right? Because these suckers look old as heck. And then the other one is right here. I'm gonna change that one too. And then I don't know why, but this one's like a little kinked right here. Might as well change this one as well, because nobody likes kinks when it comes to cooling, right? All right, so basically this is like a pre-85 alternator bracket for the 22R. As you can see, this is a male plate, and this is a female plate. So this is what I needed to upgrade to, so I ended up ordering this. So the new alternator will fit right in like this, or actually backwards, but you guys get the idea. So I gotta go ahead and put this on, make sure my AC belt and all the other belts line up, and put it on. Alright guys, little update for you guys. I got the alternator on, top bracket bolts right up. I got the bottom bracket, which actually works pretty darn good. Everything's on. I got new belts on. I got new belts. I got put on new hose, new lower hose. So I still got to put the other one that goes to the right there on top of the alternator. But other than that, just figuring out the new plug that goes connected to the back of the alternator, because this one is pretty much different. So this one goes to this is the charge wire, this goes to the original harness, and then just figuring out the pin out for these 3 wires, which is different colors, but it shouldn't be that hard to figure out. Yeah, buddy! Oh yeah! Everything's working properly now. Big thanks to Mr. Gallardo as always. We had some technical difficulties trying to figure out the wiring, but we were able to figure everything out. So now we don't have that clunky box in the side of the engine bay right there. Battery's running good. Got some new coolant on there. No more weird cluster lights. Got proper 14 volts reading on the truck. So yeah, that's it for that. I don't know what else I'm gonna be doing to the truck from now on. So
it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began.
alright guys, so as you guys can see, it's very sad news for me. I actually have broken my camera. I don't know exactly how this happened, but there was a lot of good memories. Man, this camera actually got me to where I'm at right now, which is I believe like almost 1,200 subscribers, which is quite a lot for me actually. But yeah, I don't know exactly what happened. I don't know if it fell. I don't know if it was sitting in the sun too long, but the screen actually doesn't turn on anymore. It does turn on, as you guys can see, but the lens is kind of stuck halfway, and like, I don't know, it kind of sucks. You know, this is a Canon G7X, so I just wanted to share with you guys about that. So if my videos from now on just kind of don't seem as high of a quality, is because of this. You know, I mean, I am still gonna be shooting. I am still gonna be recording with my iPhone, which the camera isn't bad, but it doesn't. The onboard stabilization isn't as good as this, so you know, my videos might be a lot more shaky. But yeah, I'm very sad. But anyways, man, I am gonna keep recording, so stay tuned for projects, you know, updates or anything like that. So I just wanted to apologize if the footage or if the content isn't up to par with this camera. Alright, so yeah, I apologize for that. If any of you guys notice, I am gonna start recording. Alright, so see you guys in the next episode. Peace.